come and take your place. Keep my love too excited. Wanna play for play, I don't mind. Wonder why your girl always smiling.
Yeah, are we live? Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome to this SimZone, our second special event at Monza. Today we got a challenge here of Jaguars versus Reiter. That's the Lamborghini Gallardo. Tuned by Reiter Engineering. So we got here half the grid driving the Jaguars and half the grid driving the Reiters. We'll see who is faster, basically. As we see now, these drivers are trying to finish their out lap and trying to set up the first quali lap. Bit of an introduction to the format of the race today. We got 10 minutes qualifying session followed by a 75 minutes race. There is a pit window which should open at minute 15 and I think it lasts for about 45 minutes. I think rules for today are the race mandatory stop and yeah, the tire change and refueling is optional, so fuel consumption is another variable here today. We got Melvin set up a lap 1:49.7. Yeah, we see the top three at the moment. The Jaguar setting up faster lap. Boy to settle up. Just 1/10 slower than Melvin. Yeah, I'm gonna say these two cars are they've got very, very high top speed, both of them. They are to me, they're the two favorite cars to compete at Monza on this game. I think the Jaguar may have a little bit of high top speed, but the handling is less forgiving than the Reiter. I think the Reiter's got better handling. I would say probably a safer setup. But yeah, the Jaguar with the on the right hand and we have very, very fast cars. We've seen Melvin's car another fast lap on a 1:49 lap. Followed by John Boy, Kenny, 1.4 seconds. Mr. CJ, Thomas Gamer, these are the top 5 on the Jags. The first Reiter is who's that? Checking the drive list. Yeah, the fastest Reiter, obnoxious, 2.6 seconds off the base. And then we got Winslow on the Jag, then the rest of the Reiter basically. Well, it should be good today on the race. We got 28, 29 degrees, and track should be optimum or fast during the race. MrNorthLondon has made it to the 148s. That's a very good pace. We got to settle up. Dylan trying to settle up there. I think he was in his out up on the Lolo on the pit box. May not be able to settle up now. Falgest going through the second chicane. He needs to settle up. Fury is on the pit box. He's not going to manage. Gonna gamble. I think it is on a hot lap here. John Boy's cut the gap to 5/10 seconds. Let's make it to the 149s. Mr. CJ makes our top 3 driving the Jaguars. Let's have a look at kind of gamble if he gets the lap set. Yeah, and he make it to the P2. Very good lap there. Kind of gamble. It's important to start on the top here in this track. There's 75 minutes, is plenty of time to make it up but it's always good to avoid traffic. Who's got left? Dylan, I think, is gonna try to set up a lap now. Yeah, P14. We got Pan Stopper at Parabolica, followed by Kenny. Let's see if Pan Stopper what lap he sets. Yeah, he improves, P8. And I think it was Kenny, the only one left. And Jack, he can't improve. I think we only got one driver on track. Mervyn has got P1 secured there. He made it to the box. Alright, so yeah, we got Mervyn setting a very good lap, 1:48.6. Followed by Gunnar Gamble and John Boy on the top three, driving the Jaguars at the moment. So it seems like they've got a slightly better pace. Let's see how it develops through the race. We've got 3 minutes now before the start of the race to let drivers make the last adjustments to the setup, load the fuel. Yeah, driven the Jaguar, I think Jaguar consumes about 3.7 liters per lap. They gotta make the calculations right. I think that's gonna be 25 minutes race, gonna be more than full tank. So it's interesting to see what strategies they'll do on this race. I'm not sure how much Reiter will consume, but I think a little bit less than the Jag. It's not too hot today, I think, on track, so tire management should be an easy thing to do. Yeah, it's hard to say. It's a very long race. Melvin's got a really good pace. Let's see if he can keep it for a long time and is consistent with his pace. I think he's got the full tank or more than half tank for sure. So it should maybe be 1 second slower, but yeah, we've got Gunnar Gamble also seems to be very fast, and John Boy. I think the Jags, they've got a faster pace here, but let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to handle, and once it goes. It's really difficult to control it or get it back to control. So let's see if they've got a safe, stable setup. It should be okay. They go better through curbs and bumps than the Reiter, I think. sometimes why not, but it depends on the setup. We see now the drivers starting the formation lap, trying to get the tires to the right temperature. It's important to get these tires to good temperature and as close as the hot pressure as possible before the first chicane. We are now on board of Melvin. Very nice perspective there. We can see all drivers getting these tires warmed. Yeah, we've got partly cloudy weather. It's 12 PM, so yeah, it should be good, very good conditions to see very fast laps here today. As they go through lessons 1. That's the second chicane out. Interesting to see what strategies they've planned and how much fuel they've added at the start, and if they're gonna be long or short stint. Pit window should open after 15 minutes. So if anyone would want to open a gap right from the beginning and go with a light car, low on fuel, they could do that. But yeah, it's a 75 minutes race, so or maybe they prefer to go to stops. I doubt that, but I would personally go for one stop, 2 stints, and maybe get the first stint shorter. But let's see. As they go now in parallel. Approaching the start line. And we are
green light.
green now. Yeah, in parallel, Melvin, Camber trying to dispute this position. They've got 3 in parallel now. John Boy joining the party. As we see a little bit of a crash at the beginning. Melvin is the only one who's make it clean through the first chicane. We see Rock Noxious, I think it's yeah. No, Camber has got the P1, I think. No, a bit confused with the ACC. And the live. Oh, we got a big crash with John Boy. Yeah, Gamble is in P1 at the moment, followed by Mace Gamer on the Jaguar. Final stoppers make a P3 on the Reiter. Kenny, I think it's P4, following the top 4. There's a little bit of a gap now with Obnoxious and the Reiter, Windsor and the Jag. And then we've got W, Alex, Dylan on the pack. We've got a few drivers at the back, probably involved in some sort of incidents in there. We've got Spider-Man, also Gearbox, Fury, John Boy. John Boy seems to have a very damaged car. Gamble seems to have opened a little bit of a gap there. 3 seconds to Mace Gamer. Penny is got P3 now from final stopper in the first chicane. Well, a group there with drivers trying to gain positions. I think we got yeah. Yeah, we got Obnoxious following final stopper and Kenny very close. Fighting for P3 and Melvin tried to get some positions back. It seems he got a little bit of damage in his car. Not sure how serious it is, but for sure it's costing us some seconds per lap there. As we see Windsor trying to dispute their position to Obnoxious. Got the 2 Jaguars there fighting for positions. I think it's that Melvin trying to gain position to Windsor as we got for on the outside to the second chicane, and he gets no. But Windsor goes wide. Yeah, Melvin I think is just trying to get the position there. I think he's got the position to Windsor, and Windsor I think is some positions it goes wide on Lesmas too. He's got a few positions there. Yeah, let's get a bit wide there in Ascari. He's still on the fight. It's got a little bit of a spread group now, but let's see where the fights are. We've got a group very close to each other. I think Obnoxious trying to gain position from P4 to final stopper. So they go to the first chicane. very close. Obnoxious all right at his back. That's a good fight between the two Reiters. And we got Melvin trying to catch up, 3 seconds gap, followed by Winston? No. There's a Jag there, but I think he's a lap car. Yeah, he's a lap car. We've got Alex trying to overtake, I think, Dylan. As the go through his carry, less than 1 second up. It's very close. He gets a very good exit now. He gets a slipstream going to the outside to Parabolica. Let's see if he's got enough momentum to overtake him. Oh, he still scared the runs a little bit wide. Alex trying to get the inside now. They are side by side. Really close racing here. Let's see how they make it through the chicane. So let's get the inside there. Dylan gives it space there. Oh, he missed the chicane. And Dylan is gonna be able to get back his position. It's very interesting part at the moment as we see Cosmic Mike catching up with them and joining the party. I think Alex got a bit of a faster lap there, faster pace. He's closing up the gap again. Once they make to the 2 last ones again, Alex gets to the inside and makes it this time. Dylan tried to defend but run a bit wide on Lesmos 1. So we got Alex got now P8, if I'm not wrong, followed by Dylan and Cosmic Mike. That's an interesting look there. Trying to fight in the 3 Reiter, and we got on the top. I think Noxious now being challenged by Melvin as they make it through Parabolica. Noxious makes it wide and Melvin gets his position back. He's clearly got a very fast pace. Clearly every lap gaining some positions and closing the gap to the top 3. As they go through first chicane now. It seems oh yeah, oh there's a 3 wide that is going through through first chicane. Yeah, the wall. We got a P11. He's got 1 second behind Dylan, I believe, and yeah, he's using. Oh, as we see, Alex lost it. Yeah, Alex lost and crashed against the wall. I'm not sure if someone else was involved there, but I saw his car. He lost the rear there. Yeah, he lost it there. It's gonna be serious damage in there. I think it's 4 minutes for the window, the pit window to open. It's gonna have a very difficult couple of laps there, and hopefully he'll. Yeah, as we see, Melvin is already caught up. It's already got final stop at P4. Let's fight for P4 now as they go to Parabolica. I think it's really close. It's really close to final stop. I think he's gonna try a move there. As final stopper goes very, very defensive, but we are on the top finish straight. No, Sim's final stopper is still ahead, but Melvin's got the inside. No, it's gonna let go as we see final stopper misses braking point and goes straight. But yeah, he lets Melvin pass, so Melvin's got P4 back. What else have we got at the moment? W, they're following up with Noxious. Less than a second up to go to Lesmos, and both on the Reiter, so they've got very similar pace. I got a few interesting battles here. Melvin trying to catch up now with Kenny, his next target. But we got Fun Stopper, the first Reiter, followed by Noxious. There's quite of a gap there between the two. Then we got another group. XmecOnline, the War, and on the Lolo, I think a bit behind. So Gonna Gamble is so far a very, very comfortable race. So they've been able to open a gap of 10 seconds, I believe, to Mace Gamer. He's clearly on a good pace here. Not sure if he's gonna take he's doing a short stint now, or he's gonna take a more conservative approach and go and do a long stint and then do a very fast second stint. But he's been able to open a good gap to beat Mace Gamer. Second on the standings at the moment is Kenny. Is there, I think, being chased by Melvin. He's closing the gap. I think 1 second per lap. It's now less than 2 seconds. Two drivers driving a similar livery today at Monza. He's been able to close the gap further. He's probably now on his slipstream. The approach has carry. Yeah, he uses as much as the curb as possible without compromising safety. Stay with Kenny and Melvin should be interesting. He's been able to use the gap for 8 tenths per second in this lap. I might try to make a move very soon. Approach the second chicane at very, very high top speed. Really, really close. Getting to Lesmos. It's very important how you get the power down as early as possible. Melvin lost the car. It's gonna lose lots of time there. see. Can he work? Yeah, not ideal for him, for his chances to get P1 today. We see Gamble's not making any mistakes, increasing that to game by 3 seconds. So we see pit windows open, got 45 minutes to make the mandatory stop. So we see on the low, first one to stop, probably to use that opportunity and prepare the car. I can say that a couple of seconds or 3 of damage on these cars, they really slow you down on the straights. We can see again the John Boy missing first chicane, but I think he's made it through. He's got a Reiter. I'm not sure who it is. Yeah, we got the wall trying to catch up with Dylan. Seems Dylan is lost a little bit of momentum there after the fight with Alex. The wall trying to gain positions. It's not P10, so it's probably a good result. He always his target is to make it to the top 10. Yeah, there's John Boy. He's got fun. Something there. He's got really close right at his back now. On straight. See how if he tries to make a move here in Parabolica as he goes to the inside. He's got enough top speed. Yeah, he's got there. He makes the move. Well done for Melvin, trying to get his race back. He makes it to P4 at the moment, but he's obviously got a bigger gap now to Kenny. He's got on the fighting Dylan on the wall. Still very close. Cosmic Mine as well, I think. It's not far off on P8. W doing a good race today, P7 on this Reiter. Scott trying to catch up with Rob Noxious. A very nice delivery today at Monza. Oh, he makes it. He loses the rear a little bit going through less-1, but nothing too serious for him at the moment. Yeah, let's get back to the fight between Dylan and the wall. I think Windsor is there coming up on the green Jag as well. The wall is closing the gap, but there's maybe 0.3 of a second every lap. They got definitely very similar pace. Slowly closing that gap. been able to close another 4/10 of a second, I believe. Oh, no, even more. Yeah, it's much closer now. He's probably got the on his slipstream position now already going to the second chicane. It's very interesting to see these two cars, very, very similar pace, very similar top speed, so it's not easy to get, you know, the advantage on the straights unless you've got a very, very good slipstream. It's probably more about how good these drivers do the braking every corner. Especially in Les Mans is not an easy turn to, you know, it's not an easy backfence there. So you can lose or gain a lot of time. See the gap increase a little bit, so yeah, it's very, very equalized. We got a yellow flag somewhere. The Lolo was there. Stop the car. Tired probably, just call it a day. Yeah, we've got Melvin and we got another Jag in there, but it's not Kenny. The convoy, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we see the drivers have been able to open a gap between themselves a little bit. The wall, yeah, it's missed the first one. Yeah. But it's the right thing to do, you know, if you miss your braking point, better to use the escape route better than, you know, get stop completely on the in the middle of the chicane. Some rest now for Dylan to try to set up his pace without having the wall in the mirror all the time, but probably a much of time. Yeah, it's 1.7 seconds the gap at the moment. Yeah, it seems we got a group of 3 or 4 drivers on the Reiter with a very similar pace that they've been close to each other through all the race. But now we've been on track for 25 minutes now. It's interesting to see what 2 strategies these 4 guys they've got. W. It's a bit of a gap, but then Cosmic Mike, Dylan and the Wall very close to each other. Probably following a very similar strategy, I guess. Windsor trying to catch them up with the Jag. Yeah, because the pit window is 45 minutes. There's scope for very different strategies. I think all of them will go for one stop only, and unless they go. Yeah, we see Spider-Man serving his mandatory stop. It's the only one, I think, because we got, I think it was on the low, he retired, so technically Spider-Man is now then first to stop. It seems the rest of the drivers decided to go a bit of a longer stint. Have a look at the top. Got kind of gamble on P1 at the moment. Very comfortable race for him. We haven't seen him with doing any mistake. He was fortunate to get away in the first lap, and since then he's been very constant. MrNorthLondon got P2, very good performance from him so far. He's got 21 seconds cut behind, but I think he's very comfortable on the P2. Kenny 7 seconds behind on P3. They've got Melvin trying to catch up. I think the gap with Kenny has been constant for a few laps. Let's get back to this fight. I think there's second up at the moment. Going to the second chicane now. We have Windsor also behind, but it's still a little bit far from the wall. But I think that's the fight that we got on track. Dylan P9 and the wall on P10. Trying to get this position from Dylan. McMike is still safe, but I think they've reduced the gap. Dylan and the wall, I think they've reduced the gap with McMike. So, you know, if I was the ball, I think, and they've got a good pace. Oh, it's loud again, yeah. And the ball has used that opportunity to get P9. I was gonna say, yeah, if I was the wall, I wouldn't put too much pressure on Dylan if he had good pace to try to catch up Mike, but Dylan's lost there and he's getting pressure from Windsor, I believe. Yeah, yeah, the Jag has got a very high top speed there. Just making through the first chicane. Yeah, the Jaguar is a little bit slower in accelerating. I think from the two chicanes, but especially from the first chicane. But it gets the top speed very quick. So usually, if the straight is long enough, good. Oh, we see Dylan. He steps too much into the curve. He lost a little bit of the stability of the car, and Windsor gets the inside now, going through Lesmans one, get the position back. Dylan tries to defend, get this position back. He tries to. Oh, there's contact there. Yeah, they make contact and Windsor lost his position.
Yeah, I'm not sure who was at fault then. It was Dylan's fault in that one. Fun stoppers in the pits.
Yeah, fine stopper in the pit, so yeah, W seems to also follow him. He's got a little bit of damage. W has tried to repair as well, but yeah, it seems they both gone for the same strategy. So we see Cosmic Mike. It's gonna get in P6 now, followed by the wall. Still, this thing is open a bit of a gap between themselves, so no, it's around between 1 and 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think the wall's just lost time there.
Yeah.
It's right on the back of XmecOnline.
Yeah, I think Windsor after the incident he lost their position to Xmec and probably trying to get it back. Still got W. Front stopper left the pits now. And W is still there, so yes. It's gonna open a bit of gap, and I think he makes it. What position he's gonna be in? He's going to the first chicane, so he's showing. ACC showing P11 at the moment. W leaving the pits now. He's have a very long pit stop there, probably fixing some of the damage. Yeah, we see they've decided to stop on the middle of the race. You see Melvin also on the pit. Off a gearbox coming in as well. We see Master CJ P17 and Alex P18, 2-second gap there at the moment, and Vargas on P19. Yeah, a bit predictable, isn't it? After 30-40 minutes of race, these gaps are a little bit larger between the drivers. But let's see once everyone does the self-stay mandatory stop, in what order they come out. You see fun stuff that coming back to pits. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he didn't get his fuel right. John Boy now on P10 still needs to stop. Serve his mandatory stop, but I think he's been out of trouble for a while and been able to get some positions back. Let's see, wins are still not. He hasn't been able to pass XmecOnline shortly after the incident. The top 3 is still on track. They are not. They haven't stopped yet. Top 3 in Jaguars at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like the Wolves within, or just within a second.
It's been able to close the gap with Mike. I'm very interested to see if Cosmic Mike comes into the pits and Wall is gonna follow, or he's gonna stay for try to do a 2-3 more clean laps and go for the undercut. We see yellow flag just after Ascari. I'm not sure who it was. The wall less than a second behind Cosmic Mike on the main straight. Let's raise the gap a little bit. battling for quite a while now.
Yeah, so that last lap was 1:54.3, I believe. So if we check lines, the last lap. Oh no, it's the same.
Yeah, they've been said the same lap
ACC.
time.
Yeah, I don't think ACC shows the lap times of
On the onboard camera.
yeah, it's not correct.
Same lap times for a while. Okay, so we got Gana Gamble on P1 at the moment, Mace Gamer on P2, Rob Noxious on P3, and I believe, where is Kenny? Kenny was on P3 before, I'm not sure where he's gone. I saved his mandatory stop. Yeah, so yeah, we've got Rob Noxious P3, he's coming into the pits now. Cosmic might P4 and the World P5.
It'd be interesting to see where he comes out.
Well at the moment.
Compared to Kenny.
XmecOnline P6 and Windsor P7. All these guys, they haven't stopped yet. Then we've got Kenny, who's the first one in the top 10 who's served his mandatory stop, and Melvin with a 13 seconds gap to Kenny on P9. I think that's virtually Kenny is P3, I believe, followed by Melvin maybe?
Rob's starting to leave.
Just to see where Rob Noxious is coming out of the pits now. Where he's gonna...
I think he might have passed
Kenny and Melvin, they are already past Parabolica, so that's gonna be interesting. Rob Noxious now on the exit lane, and he makes it before Kenny. So I think Rob Noxious been able to gain a position there after the pits. Well done for him, makes his strategy work. As we see the wall, oh, someone is spinning on the pit lane. I don't know who was that, but as we see the wall now coming out of the pits on P9. John Boy coming in. Yeah, we're seeing now, I think most of the drivers serving the stop now. Still the top 5 on track. We got Kinda Gamble, Mace Gamer, Cosmic Mike, XmecOnline, and Windsor in the top 5. Still pending to serve them on that just stop. We got Rob Noxious on the Reiter. He's getting the position to Kenny. As we see Kenny not having the best race there. Yeah, he's lost the car after Scary, and he's lost the position to Melvin. Not sure if he's hit the wall or not. Hopefully he's not got much damage in the car.
Winds are coming to the pits now. Where was Windsor before? Was he towards the back? Or was he mid-pack?
What else we got at the moment? Let's have a look at the back. So we got, what's the situation at the moment? Fury P13 still needs to stop Mr. CJ, but there's a significant gap there after 12 seconds. We got John Boy P15 just 4 seconds away from Mr. CJ, but he's already set his top. So technically he should be able to gain 2 positions once the Fury and Mr. CJ comes to the pit box. Then we got Alex on the Reiter P16, followed by Fargast with a 26 seconds gap. Interesting to see if Melvin is gonna be able to close the gap to Rob Noxious now. Seems that Rob Noxious technically is at P3 at the moment. He's been able to put a Reiter in the top 3, but he's been chased by Melvin. We know he's got a very good pace at Monza with the Jaguar, so you know, as the gap is reduced another second. I'm interested to see if Melvin's gonna get P3 anytime soon. I think they're coming to see some traffic. Rob Noxious got, I think, is Alex. We'll stay with this bottle. I think the gap is reduced a little bit more. Yeah, I think the Jaguar in the long straights is able to gain time and cut this gap to Rob Noxious. They go both through Scary. Melvin 1 point less than a second now. Behind Rob Noxious is gonna feel some pressure now on this lap. Let's see where Melvin decides to try to make the move. Really close up. Alex there gets out of the way. Right now for virtually P3 as they go through left +1. And Melvin tried to get the move there to the inside. No, he decides to stay behind. Really close. He's got very good exit there. Melvin tried to make the move now. See if his top speed helps him to get it done before Ascari. Seems that they're going to go parallel. No, still Noxious keeps the position. Let's see if Melvin tries again now. Parabolic, I think we've seen him before making some moves there. Goes to the inside. Noxious goes very wide, and that's gonna makes it easy for Melvin to get this position. Virtually he's P3. This Cosmic Mike and XmecOnline needs to go to pit. Well done there for Melvin. there's been a massive disconnection. As we've seen after P15, everyone's disconnected. So the situation at the moment, Camber still P1, but needs to surface mandatory stop. MrNorthLondon, same P2. Corsa, Mike, XmecOnline. These are the top 4, needs to stop. MCOT, Melvin, literally I think it's P3. It'd be interesting to see how he's in relation to MrNorthLondon, but I think he's still P3. Obnoxious on P6 at the moment, but he's top. Kenny P7, the wall P8, and he's got another stop, so we'll go. And he's probably trying to see what's the gap with Cosmic Mike and XmecOnline is at the moment. It's difficult to see, difficult to estimate, to know that where he's once Cosmic Mike gets his stop done. But yeah, Windsor P9 and John Boy P10. Then we've got Alex, August, they still need to stop, and Mr. CJ, an awful gearbox, P13 and 14. Yeah, unfortunately, there have been some drivers who have suffered a disconnection from the race. Yeah, I want to thank everyone who took part in this race and this event, our second special event here at the SimZone. If you like what you're seeing, please head to the website and join our championships. We're starting regular leagues on both ACC and Project Cast 2. For ACC, we got GT3s on Sunday on the PlayStation platform, and we've got PC platform on Saturday evenings. We've also got Clio's, TC and GT3 on Project Cast 2, so if you like what you're seeing, head to the website and join our league. So we've seen now our situation at the moment. So Camber still top 3 to stop, but we've seen someone stop. I think XmecOnline is come to the pits. See where the wall is. The wall is now going through a scary. So I'm not sure if XmecOnline is gonna change for a new set of tires. That's gonna be 30 seconds. Probably the wall will be able to get a P7. See where Windsor is far behind. I think XmecOnline probably gonna come out between the wall and Windsor. We got Falgest, so Mr. CJ and Falgest battling at the moment for P12. They're both in the Jaguar, so I'm sure if they got how different their setups are, but top speed should be fairly similar. They need to make the gains on the braking. You see Falgest got lost a few tenths of a second now to Mr. CJ. Trying to defend side. We see Sunwin going very, very wide. Oh, see, yeah, awful gearbox going, missing his brake point. Yeah, I think Mrs. CJ lost the car there, so he's lost their position to farthest was P12 now. We see Cosmic Mind now coming to the pits. Let's see, I think he's battling with the wall. No, he's going through his carry. That's actually, let's stay there now. Cosmic Mike has finished his top. He's coming out. The wall is not in. It's now in the Parabolica, so I don't think Cosmic Mike is gonna lose position there. Yes, he comes out the pit lane.
That was a
keeps P6. The wall P7.
very quick stop. I don't think he changed tyres.
And XmecOnline P8. Still 7 minutes of pit window open. Gonna gamble Mace Gamer and Alex need to make his mandatory stop. As we see, Cosmic Mike's got a DT there. Unfortunate for him, not sure why. If it's because of track limits or speeding up in the pit lane, but I think it was probably something to do with the track limits. That's gonna make things very easy for the world to get this P7. We see the leader now making his mandatory stop. Suppose he's gonna go for a new set of tires. The last 20 minutes. And fairly empty tank, I would say. Maybe let's probably add up 45 liters of fuel. Chosen a very conservative strategy there. I think he's gonna be well ahead anyone else. Oh, he's got a penalty now. He's got a stop and go 30 seconds. That's gonna change a lot in the race. Mace Gamer, he's second chicane. Not sure what was the gap before, but it's gonna be very tight. Unfortunate for him. He might have overspeed on the pit lane. That's usually a stop and go penalty from ACC. That's gonna make things very interesting, but yeah, what it looks like don't deal. We're gonna gamble. That's gonna turn to be not so clear now. It's not gonna be very easy for him to get this P1. See, my scammer now going to ask Harry. I'm not sure if his Gunner Gamble is gonna serve his penalty now or he's gonna wait. I think he's just got 3 laps to serve it, so. Gunner Gamble is gonna try to push as much as he can to minimize the damage there, but MSGame accepts his stop. Gunner Gamble probably is gonna Parabolica, is he gonna serve his stop, not his penalty? No, I think he's gonna wait for one more lap. comes out of pit box. Yeah, virtually now is MrNorthLondon leader of this race on the Jaguar, followed by Gonna Gamble. Scott needs to serve a penalty. 30 seconds and stop and go. That's a lot of time there. And we've got Melvin. What's the gap between MrNorthLondon and Melvin? Melvin's going through a scary now. MrNorthLondon is past Ashcan, so yeah, it seems like everything is in favor of MrNorthLondon to get this race. Very unfortunate for Gonna Gamble there. After 30 laps, he's been very consistent on his pace, but unfortunately he's not. I'm not sure what happened there. If he missed the. Usually ACC shows you there's a mark there where the pit stop starts, and you've gotta limit your speed. But it seems that he wasn't able to brake on time, so I think he's gonna wait for one more lap to serve his penalty. I'd enjoy this P1 as long as possible, but I think he's gonna lose it to MrNorthLondon. Maybe P3, P2 as well. You see the gap is still significant. It's a 33 seconds gap between MrNorthLondon and Melvin, so maybe Gonna Gamble is going to be able to hold P2 there. See how it's going on the rest of the pack. So we got Rob Noxious, always have some trouble saying this name. Rob Noxious P4. Kenny following up closely on P5. Got the wall on P6 with the Reiter. Well done for him. Cosmic Mike is being able to get his position back. They were having a good battle for a big for many laps at the beginning. Windsor is following up at 2 seconds gap. XmecOnline P9, John Boy P10, next on the Jag. Alex on P11 on the Reiter, well done for him. Then we've got Falguest, Mr. CJ, and Awful Gearbox for all of them on the Jaguars, closing at the gap, the pack. So yeah, we hear the pit window is closed now, so everyone is served the mandatory stop. As we see Gonna Gamble on the pit box doing his stop and go, 30 seconds. So MrNorthLondon is now the Parabolica is gonna get that lead easily. He's gonna be able to open a significant gap. I don't think I think it's gonna be large enough to for Gonna Gamble not to be able to challenge this. He's gonna sit comfortably there in P1 with a significant gap. See Gonna Gamble now finishing his stop. See Melvin now crossing the line. That's gonna be very interesting. So Gonna Gamble and Melvin, they're gonna fight for P2. And we see, yeah, Melvin is being able to go ahead of him. Gonna Gamble. Yeah, he's lost P2 and a few seconds there. So the situation at the moment is Camber leading the race at the moment with a 28 seconds gap to Melvin, who's been able to get P2 after gonna gamble, serve his 30 seconds stop and go penalty. And Rob Noxious is an 8 seconds gap, but I don't think that's gonna be an issue for Gonna Gamble to get his podium position. You see Kenny closing the gap to Rob Noxious. He really wants this P2, this P4. They've been battling all the race, and after 60 minutes of race, they're still of less than 2 seconds difference. Both of those cars is gonna try to use that top speed of the Jaguar to close the gap to Rob Noxious. The wall is still far from Kenny, I think. Yeah, Kenny is he's gonna try to get this P4.
Jumbo in the back of Xmec here as well.
He's got Rob Noxious really close. Still 11 minutes to go. Everything seems to be decided at the top with Gamer, Melvin and Gonna Gamble on the top 3. There's still Rob Noxious and Kenny disputing the first position after podium. And we've got the Wall and Windsor. I think they are racing with a very big gap between themselves and John Boy. This John Boy just left Scary. I think that's the other battle we got here. John Boy and Xmec fighting for P8. We see someone was there, I'm not sure, it was Melvin maybe? Yeah, Melvin lapping Xmec. That's gonna help John Boy to open a little bit of a gap, but now John Boy is next. Let's stay in this battle. See, John Boy is gonna try to, or he should try to lose as little as possible when he lets Melvin pass, because he's defending to Xmec. John Boy less than John Boy and Melvin there. But if I was John Boy, I would just let him pass on the straight. That's probably after Scary maybe, or the main straight. They both have very good pace. Unfortunate for John Boy. I think he had a good pace, but unlucky on how the race developed for him today. The Xmec now is 3.7 seconds gap, so yeah, he had John Boy in less than a second, but it had to let Melvin pass, so he lost quite a lot of time there. And it seems that John Boy and this is matching up the pace with Melvin, so it's not. Seems like he is now feeling very comfortable in the car to secure this P8.
Hey, can you hear me?
35 laps now. Mace Gamer till P1. He's got very consistent pace there. He's gonna capitalize the unfortunate penalty Ghana Gamble had after the pits. Melvin keeps the gap with Mace Gamer Consta, but it's too far, it's 24. I don't think he's gonna be able to challenge Mace Gamer. And we've got Ghana Gamble, 11 seconds gap to Melvin. This seems too far off to put some pressure on Melvin. There's 6.5 minutes to go. Obnoxious now, and Kenny very close to each other. As they make it through the first chicane. Able to reduce the gap to 1 second. There's 5 minutes to go, so I think Kenny is gonna push hard there. It's really close. Let's see how it gets out of Vesnos 2. This Jaguar has got very good top speed. I would just yeah, it's just 0.4 of a second now between Obnoxious on the Reiter and Kenny on the Jag. As I make it through Parabolica to the main straight. If he's gonna be able to get his slipstream before the first chicane, or he's gonna wait. Tries to go to the inside, but it's too far. So we see Obnoxious there, taking too much curb, but Kenny still gets right at his back. As we see Melvin is stopping. He's probably caught. I'm not sure what happened there, but Ghana Gamble has been able to get P2 back. And Melvin is lost also P3 to Obnoxious, so actually that's the fight for podium right now. Just 3.5 minutes left. Not sure what happened to Melvin there. Probably miscalculated his fuel, what has cost him the podium today here at Monza. See Kenny very close to Rob Noxious, 7/10 of a second as they go through his carry. 3 minutes ago, that's probably, not sure where Mace Camber is first chicane, so it's probably two laps left. Kenny, half a second gap. Looks like Kenny's really pushing hard, but he can't get the car close enough to make a move. Go through the first chicane. Jaguar is able to close the gap even further in the braking, but I think the acceleration after the first chicane is not so good. And Rob Noxious is able to defend himself there. They go to the second chicane. I think the Reiter is there a bit faster with an easier handling than the Jaguar. The Jaguar is a very heavy car, and it's gotta be careful to make it through that second chicane there and not lose it or compromise the stability. So you see, I think Rob Noxious is able to open a little bit of a gap there to defend P3. As we see, Miss Camber is already, I think, on the final lap. Yeah, 1 minute to go. Followed by Gonna Gamble now going through Parabolica and Rob Noxious. Still been feeling pressure from Kenny. Yeah, Miss Camber's done a great race there. He's been very consistent with the Jaguar. He's found the pace, and the circumstances has all been in favor for him today. Kinda Gamble, he really had the pace to be the leader here today, but he had this unfortunate mistake of the pit lane and had to serve his penalty, losing P1. P3, Rob Noxious and Kenny. I think that gap is bigger now. 2.7 seconds. P5 we got Melvin. I think he had to make an extra stop there and lost the podium. But we're gonna stay with Max Gamer. He makes it through Parabolica last time today, 29 laps, and he is gets the title at Monza today in the Jaguar. Well done for him. Moroccan driver, very consistent today. Well done. Kind of gamble, fortunate for him, but he's still been able to keep the second position in the podium today. He's shown very good pace at Monza this afternoon. Congratulations to him. And we see Rob Noxious on the Reiter, the first one on his class, getting on the last step on the podium. P3, well done. Kenny fighting until the end. Fantastic driving from him. Melvin, bit unfortunate. I think he probably miscalculated his fuel, but impressive race, recovering from the incident scene on the first lap to P5. We saw him on P2 before the second stop, but now he makes it P5. We're on the wall, going through Ascari. I think it's the last one on track at the moment. On P6. We're just gonna stay with him. In the meanwhile, we're gonna Windsor P7. It's already finished. One lap down. John Boy P8, XmecOnline P9, Cosmic Mai P10. That's the top 10. Farkas P11. Well done. Alex, Mr. CJ, sorry, P13. An awful gearbox P14. We see the world crossing the line now. Finishing this event today at the SimZone. Thank you very much everyone for watching us. If you want to join us on the track, please head to the website www.simzone.com. That's all from me, JPalm23. Have a good evening.